which transfer pricing method will be the best to apply to the diamond industry based on the fact that it's not easy to get information in that specific industry? Okay, so the diamond industry does present a unique challenge when it comes to applying transfer pricing methods. These challenges stem from the high value of the transactions, the limited availability of comparables, and the vertical integration often seen in the industry. So obviously we know that there's not a lot of comparables available here. There's not many competitors in the diamond mining industry. So given these complexities, selecting the right transfer pricing method requires careful consideration of the specific circumstances and the type of data that is realistically available. So I'm going to go through a couple of examples here, and then we'll draw it all together at the end. So let's begin with the RPM, the resale price method. This method is particularly useful when analyzing transactions involving distributors or who purchase the diamonds from related entities and sell them to third parties. The RPM focuses on the gross profit margin earned on resale, making it a good fit for the wholesale and retail segments of the diamond trade. The one advantage of the RPM is that the gross margin data is often more accessible than direct pricing information, which is notoriously opaque, specifically in the diamond market. However, the unique characteristics of diamonds, such as the variations in quality, grade, and cut, can also make it difficult to find comparable transactions, which obviously limits the applications of the method. So another commonly used method in the diamond industry is the TNMM, the transactional net margin method. This method analyzes net profit margins rather than gross margins, which makes it less sensitive to differences in product characteristics. Sorry. This flexibility is particularly advantageous in the diamond trade when comparables for specific transactions are hard to come by. The TNMM allows us to rely on broader financial data from companies engaged in similar activities such as diamond mining, cutting, or trading. Moreover, it aligns well with the functional and risk profile of entities in the diamond supply chain. So despite its strengths, though, TNMM has its own challenges, like identifying suitable comparables that operate under similar economic conditions can be difficult, especially given the niche nature of the diamond sector. Next is the profit split method, or PSM. It might be a better fit in situations involving vertically integrated operations. So many diamond companies are involved in the entire value chain from mining to retail. PSM is particularly effective in such cases because it allows profits to be allocated based on each entity's contribution to the value creation. So as an example, a company with exclusive access to diamond mines or proprietary polishing techniques may warrant a larger share of the profits. However, PSM can be complex to implement as it requires detailed financial data from all related entities, and the allocation of profits can often be subjective. Then we have the CUP, or the comparable uncontrolled pricing method. This is often considered the gold standard in transfer pricing because it compares prices directly. However, in the diamond industry, CUP is of limited use. Diamonds are unique, and obviously no two stones are identical in quality or size, so that obviously makes it quite tricky. This also makes finding true comparables for uncontrolled transactions very difficult. That said, CUP can be applied in situations involving highly standardized transactions, such as the bulk trading of industrial grade diamonds or rough diamonds with consistent grades. That's an example. All right, so considering all the practicalities, the practical realities of the diamond industry, the TNM method often emerges as the most practical and widely used approach. Its focus on overall profitability rather than specific transactional details makes it more flexible and defensible in audits. That said, In cases where companies operate across multiple stages of the value chain, a hybrid approach might be warranted here. So for instance, TNMM can be applied to routine functions, while PSM can address unique contributions, ensuring that profits are allocated appropriately across this group. Okay, so just in closing there, while each transfer pricing method has its strengths and limitations, the choice ultimately depends on the availability of the data and the specific functional profile of the entity involved. Understanding these nuances is critical to ensuring that the chosen method aligns with both the arm's length principle and the unique characteristics of the industry, in this case the diamond trade.